Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to create this responsive portfolio website using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. The source code is available in the description. If you like the content, please do like, share and subscribe. The entire website is made uh, for professional use, for professional use only. You can use it for your resume. You can showcase your projects over there, and it will be a very good application for your recruiters for your first job that you're looking for. It is a very professional website, portfolio website, and you can make it. It's a very beginner friendly website. Right now we are in the home page. We can see home, skills, qualification, achievements, projects, and contact me. You can see the hover effect on the navbar elements. You can see the theme change button, that is to change from light mode to dark mode. When you click on it, you can change it from light mode to dark mode. It gives a very good functionality to this professional portfolio website. And you can see we have added our image exactly at the center, and we have the information, the biography. Then we added our icons like in LinkedIn, GitHub and Twitter. And we also have the skills section, and you can see whenever we hover on the skills section, the images will move. This is the hover effect that we have added. Then we have the education and experience section. You can see how neatly we have aligned them. Then we have the achievement section. You can see hover effect on them. The icons will rotate 360 degrees, as well as we'll get an border line. Then we have our projects, because we are using swiper.js JavaScript library. So we have this functionality that we have added. You can see, and you can see the demo button also. Whenever we hover onto it, the arrow will move forward. And you can see this is the contact me form. We have added the informations like our email, WhatsApp number, as well as Telegram. And you can see the border effect whenever we try to enter the data into the input elements. You can see border changes to darker color, that is focus element. Then we have the send button. You can see this is the footer. This is the arrow button to move back to the starting page. As I told you before, this website has light and dark mode. This is the dark mode of the website, and you can see how smooth transition is taking place. The animation is very smooth. How detailing I have done in this project. This is a very responsive portfolio website that you can use for your resume, for your first impression to your recruiters. It will give a very professional look to your resume also. The website is entirely responsive, that is, it is also available in mobile as well as in tab version. Let me show you the mobile version. You can see this is the mobile version of the website. You can see how perfectly they have all been aligned. And you can see that the menu bar I have added at the bottom. At the bottom, you can see I have added the menu bar here. You can see giving an app-like look to the menu bar elements. Just like we open in our mobile phone, right? It gives a very professional look to your website, and the recruiter will be very impressive how you have made it look like a very professional app. You can use your resume too, and you can change the theme here by changing the theme button, which is right beside it, beside the menu element. It gives a very professional look to your resume, and it will give you a very good impression. The entire website is made using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. It is a very beginner friendly project. You can make this. The source code is available in the description, and the full tutorial is all. It will be also be available on the YouTube channel. Definitely try to visit the channel. There are a lot of websites that I've built, and each and every line of code is being explained. Full tutorials are all added into the YouTube channel every day. So definitely try to visit the channel for more amazing content. Thank you so much. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Now let's go through line by line code for this responsive portfolio website. Now let's go to the index.html file. You can see in the header tag, we have linked our fav icon using link tag, and we have linked links icons. Then we have linked the swiper.css file using link tag. Then we have linked our main CSS file, style.css file. Then we have added the title, that is the Viram Tej as the title of this website. Then we can go to the body section. In the body section, you can see right now we are in the header section. In the header section, we have the main nav bar. In that, we have the anchor tag for which we have added art as the name and reference is given as hash. And we have given a class name as nav logo. Then we have another div element, that is nav menu div element. Inside that, we have an unorder list and unorder list. Then we have a list item, and each list item considered has an anchor element, an anchor tag, and inside which we have an I tag for adding the remix icons. You can see RI home line. By adding this class name to this I tag, we can be able to integrate the icons into our website. Here I am using home line, which is a home icon for the home nav element. The same way we have done it for the skills, qualification, then achievements, projects, and contact me. Then we have a close button. This close button is for the mobile version, because in the mobile version we don't have a large amount of space like the desktop, right? We only have small amount of space. So what we do, we will hide the menu bar and we will have a menu icon. So whenever you click on that menu icon, you will get that menu item will be displayed. So that to remove that, we are adding a RA close button. It will be only be available in the mobile version, mobile screen size. Then we have theme change button. Theme change button, we have one. This is for changing from light mode to dark mode. This is one of the function that I have added in this website. Then we have a toggle button for the menu icon. So this menu icon will be visible only in the mobile view. Now let's go through the CSS, as well as I will show you the exact way, at what position, how they are aligned. Now let's go to the CSS also line by line, so that you can be able to understand section by section. So first we are importing the font family by using the edited import URL. Then we are using the variable CSS. This is nothing but the root element, right? So in the root element, what we are doing is that whatever the values that you are going to use in the entire website, those values can be given any name. You can see it like this. In such a format, you can give the name and you can give the values to it, and you can call these values into the into any section by using the var element. Let me show you. Here you can see for the body font family, we are using var body font. We are not mentioning what font it is. But if you go back, you can see the body font is already been written in the root element. You can see in the root element we have already written the body font. So we are just calling the value into our whatever section we want to use, so that you don't have to write this these robotos and sans serif for again and again. So it's one of the cleanest way to write the CSS file. Then we have the this is for the responsive typography, that is minimum width is 1024. So below 1024 values for above 1024 pixel size screen size values, devices or water devices, these values will be applied. Then we have the base values, that is the starting values that we give to any website. That is star indicates to overall to the website. That is box sizing is quarter box, padding is 0, margin is 0. HTML scroll behavior is smooth. So whenever you're scrolling, the scrolling effect should be very smooth. It shouldn't have any effects, right? So that is the reason we are giving scroll behavior equal to smooth. Then we have body. For the body element, we are giving font size, font family. Then we are adding the background color as well, transition. For dark mode, this is for the dark mode. The background will change and it will showcase the change in color whenever we click on from light mode to dark mode. And for heading tags, that is H1, H2, H3 heading tags, we are adding the color, font family, and font weight. For any UL element as well as for anchor element, the basic default styles will be applied, right? So to remove those default styles, we are using for the UL element, we are using this style equal to none. And to remove default styles for anchor tag, we are using text declaration equal to none. Then we have the image. For the image, we have the maximum width is 100% and height is auto. Then for the theme element, we are using these nav buttons. The display equal to flex, align items center, column gap is 1.5 m. This is for the mobile version. So what happens is the nav buttons elements will be aligned with the top menu. We can see that it will be aligned exactly the center beside. You can see beside the menu elements, the theme button is located beside only exactly at the center of the exact row. You can see that. Then for the change theme, this change theme is nothing but for the icon we are given the value as change theme. You can see here. You can see here change the theme is the class given to this theme button that we have used in this website. You can see this button. For that, we are giving the font size, color, cursor pointer, as well as transition is given to it. Then for the dark mode, so this dark mode is nothing but whenever you click on this button, it will change into dark mode, right? So the dark mode should have some colors, different colors than the light mode colors. So the dark mode colors when it will be applied means that whenever you can let me tell you this. So whenever you click on this menu icon, you have this theme change moon icon, right? So whenever you click on this icon that is located at the top of the button, so what will happen is that if you go to the JS file, let me show you the JS JavaScript so that you understand it. Menu, this one, dark mode will be there, dark mode, light mode. You can see dark and light mode. So what will happen is that first we are taking an element. You can see element by ID theme button. You can see theme button is nothing but the ID given to the theme button that we used in the website. The theme button. So that is fetched here in the JavaScript, and we are creating a constant that is theme button. We are creating two constants, one is dark theme and icon theme, that is a constant theme. Here we are adding the remix icon, RI sun line. This is sun icon that we have added. So first, this one is previously selected topic. If the user is already selected, we want to be stored in our local computer. It will be stored, right? So that thing will be first displayed whenever you refresh the page or when come back after shutting down and come back to the website again, right? So it will, if you still remember it, because we are using the local storage of your computer here. So for that, I'm creating two get element items and when inserting them in our local storage, and we can by getting the current theme, what we are doing is that we are adding the dark theme or light theme. So here what happens is that, so whenever you can see that whenever you it is in the dark mode, you will be having RA moonlight, that means moon symbol will be displayed. In the light mode, we want it to be displayed like sun. So this is nothing but with the item. To make sure that we are changing the theme button at the same time, we are also changing the theme of the website. So what is the previously chosen? So that topic will be added first. Then we have is the whenever you click on that theme button. So what it will do is that it will toggle dark theme. Dark theme is nothing but we are added the dark theme here. You can see for the body element we are changing the title color, we are changing the text color, we are changing the body color, we are changing the container color and IC color. So what is this means is that, so first we will be having default color values to the light theme, right? So whenever you click on the button, it will activate the JavaScript file, and the JavaScript file what it will do is that it will add this class, that is dark theme class will be added to the body element, and body is the main section, right? So body is the main section means, so these values will change for the body element and will get a dark color theme. So whatever colors you have added, that colors will display in the website, that will change in the theme of the website. You can see here we are also storing those values using the local storage. So because whenever if the user is already changed to dark mode, if he kept the computer to sleep and came back and he opened the laptop again, so he can still have the same thing because we are using the local storage here, and we are making sure that we are saving it in our laptop, what thing that the user have already been chosen. Okay, next. This is nothing but when for any particular section that you want the color to be changed, we can mention those things. Like you can see nav bar, nav menu, scroll up. For that, we are changing background color and box shadow is changing for them. And we are also changing for section border, WebKit scroll bar. This is for the scroll bar that we are going to use in the website, because I have created one scroll bar using the WebKit. Then yeah, these are the reusable classes. You can say that this container is for each and every section. I have this container. Grid is for whenever I want to have grid elements, like I want to arrange the elements in the grid format. Then I will just simply add this class element that I have, right? So this dot grid is there, right? So I'll just add this class element to that particular section. So automatically these styles will be applied to it directly. That is display grid gap is 1.5 run. So section padding is given, section border, then we have section title and subtitle. Then section for the section title we are giving font size, font weight, and margin bottom. You can see the section title and subtitle will be aligned exactly at the center of the image. Let me show you that. You can see skills is the section title and underline below what is section under and subtitle. So they will be aligned exactly at the center because we are aligning using the text align, we are aligning it exactly at the center. And for both title and subtitle, we are adding the font size, font weight, margin, bottom values. You can see them. Then main for the software is hidden. Then we have the header element that we have discussed, the index.html. Here you can see that we have the navbar position is fixed, that is it is fixed at the top of it, and we have the bottom is student, left is 0, and g index is given. Here the index that we have built from the root element directly we are calling using the var. Directly we are calling using the var element, and then we have the navbar, and for the navbar we are adding the height, display flex, justify content space between items is center. You can see that here for the navbar we are adding the displays justify space between is there, right? So we are adding that logo and the space is added between them. Then we have the nav elements. Then we can go to the next one, that is nav logo toggle and class. We are adding the color. A title color is added to them. For the nav logo, we are adding font family and font weight. Then for the nav toggle element, we are using displays flex. Font size is 1.25 and cursor font is even to. Then we have the media screen max width is 1023 pixels. So below the 1023 pixel value device screens whatever is available, for those only these values will apply. That is nothing but responsive web design. This is very important topic in the web development. So for the nav menu, we want the nav menu to be displayed in the mobile version, right? So in the mobile version you don't have a lot of space like in the desktop version. We only have small space. So what we are doing, we are gonna make the visibility of the navbar hidden, and will convert into a sidebar, and whenever you click on the menu icon the navbar should be visible, right? For that we are using this position is fixed, width is 88%, left and right is given, and bottom you can see it is minus 60%. So it will move outside of the mobile screen size because we are adding the minus 60% to it. So what will happen is that because we don't want the navbar to be visible to us in the mobile device before we click on the menu icon, right? So whenever we click on the menu icon, we only want the side item to be visible. So for that purpose only we are given bottom equal to minus 60%, and you can see nav link hover we are giving color, and for the nav link I tags we are giving the font size. So this nav link close is nothing but whenever you click on the cross icon will be visible to you. So whenever you click on it, it will automatically close the nav element for that. And show menu because we are adding the bottom student, and active link color is given to it. You can see that the show menu is nothing but one and only, then it will help us in making the uh, bottom value. You can see the bottom value is minus 60%, right? So here by giving the show menu as bottom area, we are going to make it visible. I'll tell you how. So what will happen is that we will have the menu icon, right? So we'll be having the menu icon. So what will happen is that whenever you click on the menu icon, you. First, here I am taking the nav menu, nav table, and nav close icons and referring them here and using their class names. Then what I am doing is that whenever you click on the nav toggle element, then it will add the show menu icon. So what is the show menu? Show menu class has the show menu class has bottom equal to rem. So what happens is that this 2rem bottom is equal to 2rem will be rewrite this bottom equal to minus 60. It will remove this bottom equal to minus 60 and it will replace it with bottom equal to 2rem. So it will automatically move towards upside because we are added transition is bottom minus 3 seconds. So with 3 seconds delay will display upside, giving a very professional look to your website. That's how we can combine JavaScript with our CSS and index.html using the class names. So it is very important that you learn everything. You have to be very professional with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript if you want to make a very professional website. And whenever you want to remove it, so Whenever you click on the cross link, then automatically it will nav list will remove the show menu icon. So what will happen is that again it will the value will be changed. That bottom two run will be replaced with bottom equal to minus 60 pixels. It will replace again, and it will disappear the it will make the disappearance of the menu icon menu items. Then we have the home section. You can go to the home section. This is the main. Then inside the main section we have the home section, and you can see we have a div as container. I've already told you container grid. These two values are the basic values that we have already written, and just by adding them to this class, we are using the styles directly to our section. Here I am using h1 tag for adding some information. Then I have the br tag is nothing but break tag, which will break the line. You can see I am Abhiram. Then I have added the break tag. So it will go to next line. Next line is content developer. Then I have added break tag again. So it will go to based on Russia. You can see they are added exactly in different lines. Then we have a div element. Inside that div we have portfolio image. Then we have added two images or SVG files, that is shape waves and circle. You can see here this one as well as this one. So these both are using the SVG file that we have integrated here. Then we have another div, another list unit. We have an anchor tag. Inside the anchor tag, we have an icon tag for adding the remix icons into our website. But as you can see, I have added LinkedIn, GitHub, as well as Twitter. Then you can go to the another div, what is home info div. Inside that div, we have another single div, inside which we have the h3 element for home info title. Then we have paragraph tag for home info description, and the same div is copied again for contact as well as for the achievements. Then we have another div, that is home info, same div with the above div. We have copied it again. Here we are using the h3 element as well as paragraph element, and we are adding the graduation year and date, and then we are adding the completed projects 15 plus companies work for 2 plus. This is the same code that has been repeated again. So not explaining, you can see that. Now let's go to the CSS file along with it. You can see how neatly they have aligned towards each sides, and the icons are aligned exactly below of it. You can go here, home container, using row gap is given, pattern is given. Then for the home data, row gap is 1.5 m. You can see the gap is for 1.5 m for each and every sector. For the home title, we are adding it as section. It's exactly at the center. It is spacing is 3 m, margin bottom is 5 m. For the home blob, we are giving this position is relative, width is 200 pixel, height is 200 pixel. This is nothing but the one, you can see the circular one. For that, we are creating a values, that is 200 and 290 is the height. That is the reason you can see an oval shape in section has been created. Background and border is getting to it. Switch black and to paper. And border radius is given as 6.5 m. Then we have the price item, that is place item is center, exactly the center. The image will be applied. Then we have the home prefill. Inside the prefill is nothing but the border. You can see that entire black color border is there, right? So that is nothing but the prefill. For that, I'm giving the width, and I'm adding the height as well as and adding the background color, border radius, overflow, display flex, specify control center, flex direction. This direction is flex end. You can see you can also use it for adding the flex start also. You can see the image is moved towards upside. Then we have home prefill image. For that, we are giving width equal to 150 pixel. For the home shape wheels and circle, we are giving the position absolute and opposite equal to dot 2. You can see them here, both of them aligned with the image. Then for the home shape circle, we are adding the width bottom. Then we are adding the height, transition is index. Then for the social elements, we are justifying them at the exact root center and displays given as flex. Column gap equal to 1.25. You can see column gap is 1 to 1. Then we have the home social link for each and every element. We are giving the font size, color, and transaction is given to them. And we want to change in color. So whenever you hold on to this one, whenever you hold on to this button, the buttons that we have, the social media buttons, it will change in color. Then we have the home info. For that, we are using displays globe for the student. For home info title, we are giving the font size and branding, font weight, and description info number. Then we will add the value student, the font size and font weight. Then we can go to the next section, that is the skill section. The skill section, we have the skills section title and section subtitle. We have already explained the code for. Then we have the default skills container. Inside we are using container and web. So these two values that I've already told you will apply directly to this particular section. That is, will be aligned using the grid. Display will be aligned as grid. To these particular sections. Then we have a div. Main div, that is skills content div. Inside that we have a history element, that is a static element. Inside which we have an I tag for basis icon as well as the name that is given as software developer. Then we have the skills info. Inside skills info, we have div that is copied again. Here you can see inside one div we have the image, this image, and inside history element we have the skills name and span element for skills subtitle. The same thing is copied again for 3 more times. You can see, and we also added the image to it. Then the entire code, that is skills info code, is copied again. You can see skills content is copied again. It will paste it again. For adding few more, that is computer fundamentals, in that we are using DSA, and we are using the same code that we are used for the skills content one. Go to the CSS. Let me show you the image. So this is the skills image. We have two sections. One is skill section 1, which is software developer. Skill section 2 is computer fundamentals. Two sections of data. Then we can go to the standard CSS file. Row gap is given as 3.5 m. You can see the gap is 3.5 m. Then we have skill title. For that we are giving display flex, specific component center, alignment center. You can see the titles are aligned exactly to center for each div. This is one div, and this is the secondary div that we have. So they are aligned exactly center based on their div. Then for the title element, right now we are adding the font size, font weight is added to them, and display data is added to the skills block, skills data, skills info. Then for each skills info, we are having grid template column VP3 one of R is nothing but that the grid will display 3 elements in each row. You can see 3 elements will be displayed in each row. This is one div. So in this one div we have only 3 elements, and this is the second div. Inside also we are having only 3 elements for one row, because we have mentioned grid template columns repeat 3 1 of n. Gap is mentioned here. Then we have the skills data. For that we are using display analysis center, text analysis center. You can see how they are aligned exactly to center. You see based on the line. Then we have the skills blob. Skills blob is nothing but, you can see the circular background, light background color is red. What is something with the skills blob that was created. By that we gave it the width to have background color, color is given. These items is center, exactly at the center. The image will be exactly at the center. You can see that it's then we have the skills blob image. For that we are giving the width, the fields name we are giving the consoles on the bottom. And for skills subtitle we are adding the console. Then we have an animation for skills, that is whenever you hover onto it. So whenever you hover onto this animation, it bounce to a subside up and down. That is, it will move from up and down with a small gesture will be done. That is when we are using these keyframes. You can see bounce skills. So at 0% it will transfer will be 0. At 20%, it will translate 5 towards -6 pixel. That is, if we go downside, then it will at 40% it will go. If we compare to 0%, then it will go to -3 pixel. In the 60%, it will come back to normal, and at 80%, with 80%. You can see this is how you add an animation by using the keyframes and giving that name. This is the name of that particular function, and we are adding that animation using the animation type, and you are adding that name here. And you can mention the time delay that you want to give, that is 0.6 seconds. Then we have the qualification, the qualification section. The qualification section, we have the same one, that is the element from section title and span element from section title. Then we have the main container, which is the qualification container. Then we have the main qualification content div, inside which we have next element. Inside that we have an array, that is the text icon that we have indicated using by tag, and we have given the name to it. And then we have another div element, that is qualification info. Inside that we have a div with H3 element for having the dashboard technology BTech. It is the qualification name. Then we have the span elements. One is by the qualification country, and one is by the qualification year. Then the same div element is copied again. You can see this div. This div is copied again for 2 more times, and this entire qualification, this entire qualification is copied again for qualification 2. Here above I have added the qualification for my education. Then on now below I am adding the qualification for my experience. So what experience that I've got is same code is here. I'm just giving the information. And then we have an image, that is qualification image that we have added. You can see that image here. Dark mode is not visible. You can see that. Next we can go to the style of CSS file. Here I am giving version is related. For the container I am giving row gap is 3.5m. You can see 3.5m is row gap. Then for the qualification title I have given to display straight, justify content center, align items center. You can see education as well as experience. For they have two different blocks, and for each block they are aligned exactly at the center. Then we have qualification title info. For that we are giving displays grid, and the row gap is student. You can see displays as grid, so they are aligned exactly one by one. And the row gap, the gap between each and every section that we have right here, right? After the years we have gap, then we have the next one, then we have gap, then we have the next one. So that is given here. Displays grid, row gap is 12. Then we have the qualification name. Inside that qualification name, for the qualification name we are giving the font size and margin bottom. And for the qualification control here, we are giving the displays block font size and colors added to it. Consider. Then for the qualification here, we are adding the weight equal to 150 pixel. That position is absolute. You can see the image that I have in place. Then bottom is children. We have transform equal to reduce to reduce. Then we have the opacity equal to 0.1. Then we can go to the achievement section. Then we can go to the achievement section. This is the achievement section. Let's go to the code. You can see in the achievement section we have the same one, that is history of the section title and span for the section subtitle. Then we have the main div. Inside that div we have the container and grid. So go to grid CSS and container based value CSS value should be added to it directly. Then we have the main div, that is the achievements card. In that achievements card we have an I type for RA trophy element, that is for the icon. Then we have history element for achievement title, and we have the paragraph element for achievement description. And then we have achievement border. For to add the border we are using a div element, and the same div element is copied again. You can see this. You can see this entire div is copied again. This entire div is copied again. For adding 2 more achievements, you can add as many as you want. Let's put the CSS. So for that achievement container, we are justifying content is center. You can see every 3 divs, we are using 3 divs, right? The 3 divs are aligned exactly the center of the web page. And you can see that you have achievement card, the visual is related. For each card, we are adding the width is given, height is fixed, and background color is given as container color. Then text line is center. You can see every data is aligned exactly the center. We can see data is not moving towards right side or towards left side. They're adding exactly at the center. Then we have for I tag, we are giving the display is a block. Then we're giving font size, color, and margin bottom is given to it. Then we have the achievement title, so that we're giving the values. And we have achievement border, width, and height is given. You can see achievement border. Uh, then we have is that hover effect. Whenever we hover onto the achievement card, it will rotate 360 degrees. The icon will rotate 360 degrees. You can see that when you hover onto this icon, the cup icon will rotate 360 degrees because we are adding the hover effect. And whenever you hover the hover effect on the card, at the same time will also show the border value will become 1, because you can see here we are creating an achievement border, but we are keeping opacity 0. So opacity 0 means it will not be visible to our human eye. So what we are doing is that whenever you hover onto the card element, we are making that opacity equal to 1 for the achievement border. Then you can see that you can get a border line. You can see this border line is not there for the remaining two. So whenever you hover onto the card element, the trophy will rotate 360 degrees as well as the border will display. That functionality is added here. Then we can go to the project section. This is the project section we have. Then go to project section, then we have HTML element for section title, then we have the span element for the section group subtitle, then we have the main container div, then we have another div for the project container. Inside that we have each and every div. We are using the swiper wrapper JavaScript library here for this smooth uh, transition, that the animation that we can use for displaying our projects. That is the reason we are using this swiper wrapper. And we are giving the project one. You can see for the project one div, we are creating the first div. Inside that we have the image, project image, then we have a div inside which we have the span element for adding the subtitle of the project, and we have the title of the project. Then we have an anchor tag to add the I tag inside it, that is the arrow right icon, as well as demo link. You can also add any reference to that particular project by adding them in the H reference. So the same project one is copied again for 2 more times. Then we have added a div element for the side for arrows. You can see these arrows here. One is for the right side, one is for the left side. So that is the reason we are added arrow right side and arrow left. So these two divs act as arrow elements. As swiper pagination is the div that is created for adding these 3 dots. You can see at the bottom. That is nothing but the swiper pagination div that we have created here. Then we have contact section. So first let's go to this uh, project, right? So let's go to the stylus CSS for the project element. The project container overflows initial display is equal to grid for the grid, and justify content is center. You can see the project aligned exactly at the center, and we have the project image. For that we are giving the width, border radius is given, and margin bottom is given to them. You can see the border radius, by applying border radius we are getting curved, slightly curved edges to the image. Then for the project image, for the project subtitle we are adding the font size and color, and for the project title also we are adding font size, margin bottom, and margin is added to them. Then for the project button, we are using align flex. We are aligning them exactly at the center. Then you can see for the project button I tag, you can see this icon that we have, right? So these icons we are adding we are applying the font size and transition is applied to them. And whenever you go onto these buttons, you can see the transfer text will move. That is, whenever you go onto this demo button, you can see this demo button here. It is very close. The arrow is very close to the button. But when for the second one, it is far because I hovered onto this button and it will move towards forward. Then I click the photo of it so that you will be able to understand what will happen when you hover onto the demo button. So when you hover onto the demo button, the arrow will move forward, creating a transition effect. Then for the project container, we are adding the swiper button next, and preview buttons we are adding. You can see both buttons. The preview button, this is for the next button, this is for the previous button. And further, we are adding the width, the height is given to them. Margin font size also given to them. Then we are placing them using right and top values. You can see by mentioning those values, we are placing them exactly beside uh, both divs. Then we have the slide button, and then we have the slide page initial bullets. You can see bottom for 0 because they're aligned exactly the 0 section of the project section. And for them, we are giving the background color is given opposite is initial for them. Then we have the contact section. Where we are in the problem, now we are in the contact section. You can see in the contact section we have the SO tag, there is heading tag for section title, and we have the span element for section subtitle. Then we have the main container div. Inside that div we have the contact content div. Then we have H3 element for adding the contact title, that is the text me, and also adding the I tag, that is remix icon, that I have added chart icon. Then I have used another div for contact info. Inside that div we have a smaller div, that is contact data div. Inside that we have span element for adding the contact data title, that is email, and contact data info, that is email, is provided here. The same div is copied again. The same div is copied again for WhatsApp and for adding the Telegram data also. And then we have another div, that is contact div. Inside this we have added copied exactly. Then we have another div, that is the contact content. Then we have an H3 element, that is have unique ID, that I use for the heading tag, and we've also added send to plane icon to it by using the I tag. Then the form is used here. For the form, I'm using a div element contact form div. Inside that, I'm using a label, that is the name. Then I'm using an input tag for adding the input element, that I'm using the type is text. And for in the same way, the same div is copied again for email, and I'm also mentioning type is called to email. Then I have the label for message. Then for the message one, I'm using the text area, not using input, because I can add text area will give more amount of information that your user can provide. Then a small information you can see here in the contact image. You can see the text area is larger than the input areas. For name and email, it is small because we are using input. And for the message, text area is large because we wanted the user to specify more information. When we have the send button, we have for send button we have. Then let's see that we go to the footer element. The footer, we have the footer main date, that is with the footer title using H1 element. Then we have the paragraph tag. Then we have another list for the links that we have added using the links list title and anchor tag, and we have referred using them as a reference so that we can be able to go to that particular section. Today I'm only adding home, skills, and project section in the footer element. Then I have the another list, that is the footer social elements, which I'm using an anchor tag, and inside that anchor tag I'm using an I tag, that is icons, that I'm adding Linux icons, LinkedIn, GitHub, as well as Twitter. Then I have a span element to add the copyright alert user button for the footer element. Then I have the scroll up anchor tag, that is will be available in the website, that whenever you click on this button, it will move back to the starting slide. Then I have linked the scroll reveal JavaScript library using the script tag. I've also added the swiper bundle JavaScript library. Then I've also added the uh, email one is for adding the email. Then one is for then the main JavaScript file, that is main JS. This is JavaScript file. Now let's go to the contact. In the contact, you can see that we added the container, and then we have the contact title, that is display flex. So you can see that's the contact image. I show the image. The contact name and is added exactly with the center. You can see along like item justify the center. Column gap is given to it. Font size font weight will apply to it. And for the tag, we are adding the font size and font weight add-on to them. And the info, data, and form, we are adding display split. So they are aligned exactly in the quick format. You can see. Then we have given for the contact data. Then we have contact data title and info product. We are adding the font size, font family, color. And for the contact button, we are adding the maximum width, and we are adding the display align items center, color, and font size is given to them. Then we have the contact button, and then we have the contact button is over. So whenever you hold onto it, the eye will move forward. You can see this arrow icon will move forward. because we are giving transform translatic x is equal to 0.25 m. Then we have the contact form, the disposition is relative. And we have added them. Then we can go to the contact form input. So the input is nothing but, so whenever we click on this button, whenever we want to enter any data into it, so it will the border will change. The border will change. Then we have the color effect. Then we have the contact button. You can see font size, font weight, cursor, outline values are only given to it. Then we have the status color. Color red, color blue is given for the status. That whether the information is given is the correct one. Then we have the footer. For the footer, we will add a text in the center. You can see the footer, they align exactly the center, all items, links and everything. Or then font size, font weight is given. Footer social and footer link, we are adding display scope, justify contact is center. You can see the links that I have added, that is home, skills and projects, as well as the social icons. They are aligned exactly the center of the web page. Then we have for links, social link item, and whenever we hold on to the link, we are going to translate well, that is to the website. Then we have the footer copy element. Then we have the social scroll bar. To create our own scroll bar, we are going to use the webkit scroll bar here, and we are mentioning the width of the scroll bar. You can see this is the width of the scroll bar. Then we have the border radius, and we have the background color is given to it. And the hover effect, you can change the background color is changed. You can see here also in VS also, when I hover onto it, the color will change into light by little more light. You can see this is scroll up button that we have added at the bottom of the page. In the bottom of the page, we are added this scroll up button, right? So that button, what the button is nothing but whenever you click on that button, it will move you back to the starting page. For that, we are adding the font size values, and then we have the breakpoint that is for the responsive web design. Responsive web design is nothing but first you create the website in mobile version or in desktop version, then you will change those values. Small changes will be there, not padding values, the display values that will change, because in the you can see, because we are, this is the desktop version, right? So a lot of space you are giving display grid and you are aligning them one beside another, but in the mobile version you don't have that much space, right? So in that, what will happen is that we have to change the value, that is display grid. We will align with template column will be given as 1, repeat 1 after that means this will come first, then below it will end, the form will come. So we have changed that values will be changed in the responsive web design by mentioning the width of that particular device. You can see max width responsive at 240 pixel and below values only it will apply. Zero screen size values it will apply. You can see create template column will be equal to 2. You can see we have maximum changes will be that margin border change would be there. No new values are added here, only for them only we are changing. You can see grid template column is 1FR, 2FR and 1FR. It will based on the size of the script, it will change, the column values will be changing. The display values, most of the time the display values will change. For large device, this is for the large device. For that, the menu bar will be added. You can see background color, box shadow. Max of the time you will not be adding any new code here, only you will change the display values will be changing. So you don't have to be like very much worried about. First, try to complete the website in mobile version or in desktop version, then change those values accordingly. You can also use the Chrome feature that we have, the inspect feature we have in the Chrome, right? So you can be able to know what size we should give, what either we should give a written the column is 1FR or 2FR, because we want, if you think that we can have more space or not. So those values will be there. So you don't have to be worry about it lot much. You just have to change those values. Small values will be there. You are not waiting anymore. You're just changing those values that are already written. That's all. Right? Okay. So that's it. This is the home page. This is the home page of the portfolio. Then we have the skills, then qualification, projects, achievements, contact. Can see front page 1, 2, and 3. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like the content, please do like, share, and subscribe. And please let me know in the comment section. And the source code is already in the description. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thanks a lot. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to create this responsive portfolio website using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. The source code is available in the description. If you like the content, please do like, share, and subscribe. The entire website is made uh, for professional use, for professional use only. You can use it for your resume. You can showcase your projects over there, and it will be a very good application for your recruiters for your first job that you are looking for. It is a very professional website, portfolio website, and you can make it. It's a very beginner friendly website. Right now we are in the home page. We can see home, skills, qualification, achievements, projects, and contact me. You can see the hover effect on the navbar elements. You can see the theme change button, that is to change from light mode to dark mode. When you click on it, you can change it from light mode to dark mode. Gives a very good functionality to this professional portfolio website. And you can see we have added our image exactly at the center, and we have the information, the biography. Then we added our icons like in LinkedIn, GitHub, and Twitter. And we also have the skills section, and you can see whenever we hover on the skills section, the images will move. This is the hover effect that we have added. Then we have the education and experience section. You can see how neatly we have aligned them. Then we have the achievement section. You can see hover effect on them. The icons will rotate 360 degrees, as well as we'll get an borderline. Then we have our projects, because we are using swiper.js JavaScript library. So we have this functionality that we have added. You can see, and you can see the demo button also. Whenever we hover onto it, the arrow will move forward, and you can see this is the contact me form. We have added the informations like our email, WhatsApp number, as well as Telegram. And you can see the border effect whenever we try to enter the data into the input elements. You can see border changes to darker color, that is focus element. Then we have the send button. You can see this is the footer. This is the arrow button to move back to the starting page. As I told you before, this website has light and dark mode. This is the dark mode of the website, and you can see how smooth transition is taking place. The animation is very smooth. How detailing I have done in this project. Is a very responsive portfolio website that you can use for your resume, for your first impression to your recruiters. It will give a very professional look to your resume also. The website is entirely responsive, that is, it is also available in mobile as well as in tab version. Let me show you the mobile version. You can see this is the mobile version of the website. You can see how perfectly they have all been aligned. And you can see that the menu bar I have added at the bottom. At the bottom, you can see I have added the menu bar here. You can see giving an app-like look to the menu bar elements. Just like we open in our mobile phone, right? It gives a very professional look to your website, and the recruiter will be very impressive how you have made it look like a very professional app. You can use your resume too, and you can change the theme here by changing the theme button, which is right beside it, beside the menu element. It gives a very professional look to your resume, and it will give you a very good impression. The entire website is made using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. It is a very beginner friendly project. You can make this. The source code is available in the description, and the full tutorial is all. It will be also be available on the YouTube channel. Definitely try to visit the channel. There are a lot of websites that I've built, and each and every line of code is been explained. Full tutorials are all added into the YouTube channel every day. So definitely try to visit the channel for more amazing content. Thank you so much. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to create this responsive portfolio website using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. The source code is available in the description. If you like the content, please do like, share, and subscribe. The entire website is made using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. We have used AOS JavaScript library for smooth animation effect that you can see here, and we have used main CSS functions like box shadow effect, hover effects, and the full tutorial is also available in the website, in the channel, and we can go through the each and every section now. The website is entirely responsive, that is, it is also available in mobile tab as well as in desktop version. Right now we are in the home section. You can see the span element. By using the span element, we change the color, that is front end development, and you can see the hover effect on the button, no more button, and you can see the hover effect on the call, the mobile number. You can see this is done by using the after effect and hover combined in the CSS. Then we can go to the next section. We can see the service section, and we have integrated the icons here. You can see these icons, and whenever you hover onto them, you can see the box shadow effect, a border box 3D box effect is done. And you can see that while we are moving from one section to another section, the automatic color is changing in the left side nav bar, and you can see hover effect on the image, and hover effect on the image also. And we also have the read more button. You can see how neatly they have all been aligned, and you can see this is the education section, and then we can go to the testimonial section. We have integrated the stars, that is icons, into our website. And then the blog post, you can see we have used the border radius effect so that we can get the curved edges, and the animation is very smooth. The hover effect is acting very smooth, and you can see the contact me button, contact me form, and you can see the hover effect and focus. When you click on the buttons, the border is changing, and you can see the hover effect on the submit button and social media icons. This website, you can see the nav bar, or how responsive the nav bar is. You can move from one section to another section in a very smooth way, and the animation is also taking place in a very smooth way. This website is also available in mobile and desktop, mobile version, tab version also. That is, it is entirely responsive website. Let me show you that. So as you've seen before, this is the desktop version, and now we will go to the mobile version of this website. This is the mobile version of the website. You can see the smooth animation, transition effects. You can see how they have merged to the size of the mobile version. This is one of the Chrome browsing features that we have, inspect feature, which allows us to view our websites in all types of mobile devices, tabs, desktop versions. And you can see the menu bar here, and when we click on the menu button, we will move to that particular section. And this website is entirely responsive, that is, it is also available in tab version and tab, in mobile version, desktop version. It will give you access to each and every device that you want to open your website. Entirely professional and responsive portfolio website, made entirely using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. The source code is available in the description. If you like the content, please do like, share, and subscribe. Full tutorials are also available in the YouTube channel. You can visit the channel and learn front-end web development, and for entirely free, no charges apply. You can learn front-end web development. Line by line code is also explained in the full tutorial. The source code is available in the description. Thank you so much for watching this video, and hang on till for next amazing videos. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So now we are going to do a line by line code for this professional portfolio itself. See here, right now we are in the index.html file, the meta tags. Then we have the title tag for adding a title of the website, that is responsive portfolio. Then we have linked bootstrap in CSS file using the link tag. Then we have also linked our AOS animation CSS file. Then we have linked Then we have linked font awesome, align awesome minimum.css file. Then we have also linked our style.css main CSS file. You can see what this is our main style.css file. Here we are using Bootstrap, so most of the CSS is directly applied by using the class names. So right now we are in the body section. You can see database by square. These two values of database target is not one. So these values are the Bootstrap values that we have added here. Then we have bootstrap values that we will find here now. The navbar expand LG, navbar dark, fixed top. So these are class values of bootstrap values that we can directly access by adding the bootstrap. You can see here we have added the bootstrap CSS. CSS is a bootstrap CSS that we have already been given directly downloaded. And we have also added the reverse CSS, line of some main CSS. You can see here. And this is the main style.css file. And now we are in the navbar. The navbar, we have the main div, that is the container div, inside which we have an anchor tag, inside which we have span element for adding the name, that is Aviram, and then we have an image element for adding the portfolio image. Then we have the button tag. Inside the button tag, we are adding inside the button tag, we have the navbar toggle button, and we have span element, that is navbar tabular icon that we have used. Then we have div element, and the main div element which consists as an another list. Inside another list we have list item. Inside list item we have an anchor tag with class name, nav link, and active. And we have the reference, which reference is given here so that we can be able to move to that particular reference location whenever we click on these anchor elements. That goes for services, work, report, testimonial, blog, and contact. Then the navbar ends here. Then the navbar ends here. Then content wrapper. This content wrapper is the main deal. Inside which we have the home section. So now let's go to the CSS along with it. We have imported the font family, full font family. That is by using this imported import URL. Then we have added the root element. Root element is something like whatever the values that you are going to use in this website, you can add those values in the root element, and you can just call those values by using the var element. You can see here for the body tag, we have the background color var color base 2. You can see color base 2 is added in the root element. You don't have to write this hash 0222830 again. You can just call these values by using the name by adding the var element. And for the body tag, we are adding the background color font size is added to them. And for the card, each card we are adding the image, flow is hidden, and transition is given to it. Card hover is image for the image transition scale. For the H1 heading tags, we are adding the base default value, that is color and font size. Font weight is 100. For the anchor tag, we are removing the text decoration none, which is nothing but the default decoration values should be there, right? The color underscore value should be there. Those values are removed by adding the text decoration is none. Color is given to it, and then transition is given to it. Then whenever we hover onto the anchor element, the color will change. Then we have the image. For the image, for any images that we are importing into the website, we are adding width equal to 100%. For the navbar, you can see for each nav link, we are adding the font weight, and font weight is given, and text transform is uppercase. You can see here in the image. Here, you can see the social icons are all of them uppercase. Home, services, work, report, testimonial, blog, and contact. Then we can, whenever we hover onto the nav element, the color will change. You can see here it has a the color is changed for the home section. You can see here. Next, minimum weight is 992. It is nothing but the for the desktop version. For the desktop version, the navbar, for the navbar, we are adding the minimum height is 100 VH, maximum width is given as sidebar width, and background image gradient is added, and we are adding the portfolio image also. And background size is cover, background position is center. You can see here, by adding these values, we are now making this side navbar for the desktop version. Then navbar brand image, we are adding the border 5 pixel solid, where we are adding the main color brand. You can see the solid color around it, around the image. Content wrapper, margin left equal to var sidebar width. text brand equal to color. Color is given to it. Full height is the full height. Minimum height is 100 pixels. Height equal to 100%. Text is equal to text. Text direction is column. Justify content is center. Padding is given. Padding bottom base, which is base. Shadow effect is given. And whenever you hold on to shadow effect, the box shadow effect will change. And icon for each and every icons we have added the display flex alternative to center, distribute content is center. And for the button elements we are adding the padding and font size given. For this can go to the next section where you can see right now we are in the section. In the section we have the main div, that is container. Then we have div, that is h1 element. We are adding the data iOS is nothing but the JavaScript. We have integrated the iOS JavaScript library, right? So by mentioning the data iOS, you can say the fading animation that will take place, that is fade up, right? So it will fade from upside, it fade into the website. This H1 element, it is I am Apiram professional. Span element is Frontend developer. These all values will fade from upside, and the data iOS delays were given is as 300, that is 300 millisecond. After this next one will come below it. This data iOS had nothing but iOS animation that we directly integrating to our each and every tag that we are adding. In paragraph element, then we have the main div, and in that div we have the no more button. Then we have another anchor tag to have our one number that we have added. Most of the time we are using the bootstrap direct CSS classes. So the CSS file will be very less compared to that. And then we can see the code section. You can see the more button as well as the call me both details we have added here. Next, we can go to the services section. In the services section, we have the container inside which we have the H6 for the heading, H1 for the services that I provide. Next, we have the div. Inside that div we have the main services, that is nothing but the icon box, where we are giving the icon as well as code. Icon is given in H5 element for the heading of the service, and paragraph element to have some more details. Then we have an anchor tag for see more button, and then the div here, the same div is copied again for two more times for adding for both UI UX design as well as for the web design. You can see the services image. This is the services image. The three divs are aligned, and uh, you can see PG base, PG sport already sport. Shadow effect is added by these are all the bootstrap values. You can see shadow effect. The shadow effect you can see here. The box shadow effect is added to each and every div that we have, and at the same time, you can see the rounded 4. Rounded 4 is nothing but you can see the curved edges for each and every box is added here. Then we also have the background base is given, that is basic background is added to it. Next we can go to the work section. In the work section you can see we have the main container inside which we have the work column, work and movie, recent projects. Then we have the div, that is row div, inside which we have the main div. You can see this is the main div. This div is copied again. We are adding the image. Then we are adding the, you can see for the image we are adding rounded 4. Let me show you the image. Where is the image? Services is done. Lock image. You can see the lock image here. You can see the curved edges, rounded 4 curved edges, which is here given here. You can see rounded 4 for the image section. And then we have the data travel H4 element. Then we have the paragraph element, that is text to byte. Then we have the anchor element, that is the normal button. The same div, this same div is copied again for 4 more times for adding the 4 more projects into our website. You can see the website. This is the portfolio boxes that we have created, and we have the rounded 4. We are getting this, and we have also added the box shadow effect, you can see the shadow effect is also added. This shadow effect is both stat value directly adding the class values. We are getting those values directly applied to our each and every div. You can see the box shadow effect and over effect is also added to it. Then, uh, then we can go to the section, the for education. In this, we are also having the div. Inside div, we have the similar way we have added the div. Here we have H5 element for the major heading. Then we have the text and timeline that is executed paragraph element, and the same data is copied again. You can see this. The same data is copied again for three more times for adding for three more times to open more information more data, that is masters of data. You can see here this is the application PNG. You can see how we have added the font CSS. Shadow effect is added, rounded 4 is added, which gives the curved edges to our each and every section. You can see the curved edges, and the shadow effect is added to them also as well. Then uh, the fade up is given. This data errors, it will fade upside with a delay of 900 milliseconds. Then we can go to the testimonial section. This is the testimonial section. You can see we have the main details here, and you can see the name. It's 6 for the heading, that is testimonial, and it's 1 for the what my client say about me. This is 1 day. Then we have inside which we have div for each and every one, each and every section. This is the starting div that we have, and in the div we have another div for stars, adding the stars by using the last alias star. This is the font icons that we have integrated. The total of 5 icons are integrated inside, and by using the paragraph element we are removing some data. Then we have another div for adding the history, that is the name and designation of the particular person using the paragraph in its element. The div ends here. The same div is copied again. The same div is copied again for 3 more times to get 3 more boxes. You can see here in the testimonial section. And for them, we are adding the same bounded 4 is added to them, and you can see the bounded 4 is added to them. You can see the box order and all edges are rounded. Then we have the shadow effect is added to them, and for the stars we are also adding CSS, that is color is added to them for the stars. Next we have the blog. For the blog we are adding the main div, that is the container div. Inside that we have a div as you go. In that div we have the column mid value is given to it, mid 6, as well as h1 for blog name. Then we have the div, that is row div. Inside that div we have the main div that we have copied. Here we have the div, that is card rounded 4. We show you the image, blog image. This is the blog image. Here we have the two more divs. You can see here we are in the div for the image. For that we are using bounded 4. So we are getting the images getting curved edges. Then you can see we have another div, that is quad content div. Inside we have the text frame. Margin bottom is 2 and margin bottom is 4 for the h4 element. You can see here heading, and below the heading element where 4 rem of cap is given, then the readme button is aligned. It is added here, and for the anchor element read more we are adding a custom link class to it, and we are getting this block shadow effect that we are adding the shadow, bootstrap shadow. You can see here we have added the shadow effect, bootstrap shadow effect, so it's a bootstrap effect directly to the project. So we div. The div that we have. Then we have the contact section. In the contact section, as a div for h6 in each one. Here we have the contact and its contact name. Then we have the div with column equal is 8. Contact div. We can see the contact div. This is the contact div. Because we are adding the column equal 8, it will be added exactly at the center of the div. And For the form, inside the form, we are adding the div for input element for each and every div. Column with value 6 so that they will be aligned exactly to the center. And at the same time, for each and every input element we are adding, we are mentioning the type element. Type is nothing but whenever we want to enter anything from the user. And if it doesn't mention the proper information, like for the email, we have to mention at the rate gmail.com. If it doesn't mention, it will showcase as an error so that the user can provide the proper information to you. So that is one of the major important reason why you have to mention type, that is email or text or mobile number for the input form element. Then we have the div elements for text area, and then we have the div for the button. This submit button for that button and button brand is given. You can see for the button, and you can see button brand. For the button brand, we are adding the border. Background color is added to it. Border is 2 pixels solid. You can see the border. 2 pixels solid is given to it. Then we have text brand, button brand. Whenever you want to the button brand or focus, the background color will change. Border is 2 pixels solid. Color will change into white. What is the text will change from blue to black, blue to white color. Then custom link. This is nothing but for the font size. For font weight is given, position is given for the custom link of the. This is for the button that we have used position is absolute. Top is 10%, right equal to 0, top is 0, transition is given, and hover or after effect weight equal to 100%. You can see this custom link is nothing but you can see here in the different section. You can see for the column when you go on it on the line will come beside it. Below it, that is done by using this custom link and code effect. Then nabla background color is given. For the contact font control, we are giving background color, color and background color. Then control focus is given to the contact, and placeholder we are adding the color, so the color is given to them. And height is 42 pixels for the social media icons that we have integrated. You can see here, can go to the footer section. In the footer section, we have the paragraph elements and auto chooser, and we will also include the social icons using the anchor tag as well as the I tag, that is YouTube, GitHub, and Instagram. So for them, we have added the styles, that is for every icon, we are adding the width and height is function. Part weight is 1 pixel, right? So, this is the contact. You can see we get a circular icons below that we have added the border radius and the pixel. Background color is given, color is added to it. Input file width is 100 pixel, 180 pixel, height is 100 pixel, and media query maximum width is 422. That is below them. The padding top is 0 and displays block. So this is the website section. Now let's go to the main CSS JavaScript. Here we are using AOS, right? For the AOS, we are mentioning offset delay values are already mentioned. The duration is value from this duration values that we have already mentioned, right? Because main JavaScript is that it is initializing the AOS. So initialize AOS, we are giving these values, and the AOS values are already added directly to our website. You can see for each and every section we are using data AOS fed up. So what it is that it will come from down to upside animation will take place, and how much delay take place it will given by this data AOS delay. So to initialize this AOS, we have written this small JavaScript code, and this is Bootstrap JavaScript code. This is AOS JavaScript code. You can download directly. These are the fonts that we have used. Then standard CSS value, line awesome union CSS value, then Bootstrap CSS, AOS CSS. Then website. If you like the content, please do like, share, and subscribe, because we have used Bootstrap directly classes. We don't have a lot of CSS here. Directly calling those classes, we are getting the strings applied to our developments for each and every section. If you like the content, please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this video. For more tutorials and to learn front-end web development, please do visit the channel. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to create this responsive portfolio website using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. The source code is available in the description. If you like the content, please do like, share and subscribe. The entire website is made using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. We have used AOS JavaScript library for smooth animation effect that you can see here. And we have used main CSS functions like box shadow effect, hover effects, and the full tutorial is also available in the website, in the channel, and we can go through the each and every section now. The website is entirely responsive, that is, it is also available in mobile, tab as well as in desktop version. Right now we are in the home section. You can see the span element. By using the span element, we changed the color, that is front end development, and you can see the hover effect on the button, no more button, and you can see the hover effect on the call, the mobile number. You can see this is done by using the after effect and hover combined in the CSS. Then we can go to the next section. We can see the service section, and we have integrated the icons here. You can see these icons, and whenever you hover onto them, you can see the box shadow effect, a border box 3D box effect is done. And you can see that while we are moving from one section to another section, the automatic color is changing in the left side nav bar, and you can see hover effect on the image and hover effect on the image also. And we also have the read more button. You can see how neatly they have all been aligned, and you can see this is the education section. And then we can go to the testimonial section. We have integrated the stars, that is icons, into our website. And then the blog post, you can see we have used the border radius effect so that we can get the curved edges, and the animation is very smooth. The hover effect is acting very smooth, and you can see the contact me button, contact me form, and you can see the hover effect and focus. When you click on the buttons, the border is changing, and you can see the hover effect on the submit button and social media icons. This website, you can see the nav bar, or how responsive the nav bar is. You can move from one section to another section in a very smooth way, and the animation is also taking place in a very smooth way. This website is also available in mobile and desktop, mobile version, tab version also. That is, it is entirely responsive website. Let me show you that. So as you've seen before, this is the desktop version, and now we will go to the mobile version of this website. This is the mobile version of the website. You can see the smooth animation, transition effects. You can see how they have merged to the size of the mobile version. This is one of the Chrome browsing features that we have, inspect feature, which allows us to view our websites in all types of mobile devices, tabs, desktop versions. And you can see the menu bar here, and when we click on the menu button, we will move to that particular section. And this website is entirely responsive, that is, it is also available in tab version and tab, in mobile version, desktop version. It will give you access to each and every device that you want to open your website. Entirely professional and responsive portfolio website, made entirely using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. The source code is available in the description. If you like the content, please do like, share and subscribe. Full tutorials are also available in the YouTube channel. You can visit the channel and learn front-end web development, and for entirely free, no charges apply. You can learn front-end web development. Line by line code is also explained in the full tutorial. The source code is available in the description. Thank you so much for watching this video, and hang on till for next amazing videos. Thank you.